are wrong. There are no basketball world champions. Now, I know this is going to be a hard pill for NBA fans to swallow, but I really don't care. Noah Lyles is a world champion, and NBA teams who win the finals are not world champions. I know what you're thinking. The NBA is the best league in terms of basketball talent in the world, right? Yeah, you're right. After all, the best players from foreign countries come to the NBA. So, what's the difference between Noah Lyles and NBA champions? Well, first, let's evaluate why Noah Lyles is a world champion. He has competed against the world. I repeat, the best in the world. The competition can't get any better. There is no man alive faster than him in the 100-meter. See, Noah Lyles has gone against the best in the world and triumphed over them. Now let's get to the NBA. Every year, 2 teams out of 30 make it to the game that matters the most, the finals. The Denver Nuggets this year beat a very competitive Miami Heat team that consisted of 2 stars, arguably 3, Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, who are undeniably elite. Tyler Hero is arguably a star too. But what about the 2 other starters on that 5-man NBA roster? If you made a team of the 15 best NBA players in the world, would you put these guys on your team? No, you wouldn't. What about the 12 other guys that see the court? So, I'm going to let you think about that for a moment. So let's go back to what I said about Lyles. Lyles competed against the best in the world. Do you see what I'm saying? Is that what the Denver Nuggets did? No. To be real, it's not what they did. This wasn't a team of the best basketball players in the world. It was a team of some of them. Yeah, some of them. Oops, skipped to that slide too early. I'm going to get to that. Noah Lyles raced the best runners in the world in the 100-meter. Not some elite runners and some really good runners, not the best of the best. The Miami Heat isn't a team full of the best players in the world. 2 teams of the best players in the world versus each other would look something more like this. A team full of the actual best, highest performing players in the world, and on top of that, they would play a team like this. Another team full of the actual best basketball players in the world. So, now let's analyze the Denver Nuggets. Outside of Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, does this team look like a team of world champions? Not really. It's a team of 2 elite world-class players, and the rest, as good as they may be, are nationally elite, not world-class elite. They aren't on the same level as Jokic and Murray. Pretty much similar to the Heat in the sense that it's 2 world-class players hoping what they do is enough to carry a group of players a tier or 2 below them. I don't look at Michael Porter and think, wow, this guy's a world champion of basketball. When Michael Porter might not even make a top 50 player list. When Michael Porter and the Nuggets beat Jimmy Butler, no one stopped and thought, wow, he's a better player than Jimmy Butler. He's a world champion. Fuck no, dude. So do you see the difference? Now, what about the Olympics? Don't worry about that. I'm about to run that too. As far as the Olympics go, Team USA is stacked with most of the talent. So to be real honest, when they win, it's kind of like because Team USA is 143-6, so they win 97% of their games, with many or most NBA stars not even bothering to join. The competition isn't scaled fairly at all, to be frank, even though it's technically the World Championship. In terms of competition, it's not. It's even competitive than the NBA, actually. In reality, it's the best in the world stacked up versus some of the best of the world. Team USA versus any team that makes it to a championship to play them. It's not fair, no matter how good that country is. No one has as many stars as Team USA, and that's just what it is. So, yeah. What would a basketball world championship look like? Basically an all-star game versus... basically an all-star game if it was taken seriously. In an NBA all-star game, we actually see the best of the best. You get what I'm saying? We see the best of the best, but it's a game where no one really cares. It's not a big deal. That's what it is. It's not a big deal. So, yeah, stack up the best against the best in the world, and that's a real world championship. It's world-class talent. It's the best in the world. Do you see what I'm saying? What the Olympics are is basically Team A. It's like Little League, right? Like if you played Little League, you remember there's the A team All Stars where it's like all the best players in the league, and then this B team where it's like some of the best players in the league, but they're not close to being as good as the A team, because the A team is bigger and better. Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah. So basically, what you want to do here is just admit it. There's no basketball world championship. It is what it is. All right. That's the end of the video. Thank you for watching.